We continue learning Perek Avos with Pirush of Rabbeinu Yoina. We are up to the 8th Mishnah in the 3rd Perek. Teaches the Mishnah Rab Dustai Bar Yanai Mishum Rameir Omer. Rab Dustai Bar Yanai says over in the name of Rameir, a scary line. If someone forgets one word of his learning, Ma'alav Akasav, the pasuk considers it as if Mischayev b'nafshoy, he is liable for his life. Why? Shenemar, the pasuk says, Raki Sharm L'cha, guard for yourself, V'shmar nafshcha, and guard your soul, Me'oid alat, pen, Tishka chesed varim. Perhaps you're going to forget to the words, Asher lo nasan v'levavai leimar, they do not put in your heart, saying, Ki hashicha mitzuyah b'nei adam. You know the reason, excuse me, pen tishka chesed varim. What's the reason? Asher lo nasan v'levavai, he did not put in his heart, leimar, Ki hashicha mitzuyah b'nei adam. Because it's common to forget things. And he has to chazer many times. To think about it. You think about it so much until it's impossible to remove it from his heart. And he didn't. Then he's going to come to Paskin based on his memory and say, Kach Amar Li Rabbi, this is what my Rabbi said. Yes, or Amoter V'yata Isser, and he's going to mess up the psak. V'nim says Tarkola Bal Yadain, so to make a stumbling block, V'nikra Pasheya, it's called negligent. Nishashigas Talmud Oila Zadan. Cause when you make a mistake in learning, it's considered intentional. Considers the Mishnah Yachla, we think of the Takvala Mishnah, maybe even if the learning was difficult for him. Talmud says the pasuk when Yisur mil vavcha, do not remove it from your heart. Know what this means? It's only when you intentionally remove it from your heart. Let's say you forget because of old age. Let's say you forget for another reason. So we see over here that the critical ingredient is if it's on purpose. So of course everyone wonders, what do you mean that it's on purpose? It's never on purpose, but we see over here that one has to have the utmost hold the Torah in such high regards that it's something that he's reviewing and it's on his mind 24/7 to the point that he can't forget. If he does that and then he still forgets, then at that point, says the Rabbeinu Yoina, then Rachmana Patre. But any point before that, at a point in which one is not holding it in such a high regard, he's not reviewing as much as necessary, then Ki'ilu, it's as if considered Mischayev b'nafshay. Continue with the 9th Mishnah of Chananya ben Daisa Omer. Kol she'yireh chatoi kodem es lechachmasai. One whose fear of sin comes before his wisdom, chachmasai miskayemes. His chachma will endure. V'chol she'chachmasai kodem es yireh chatoi. But if his chachma comes before his chet, then ein chachmasai miskayemes. So says Rabbeinu Yoina, what does it mean that the year as chet comes before his chachma? That the chachma will stand. Linyan ha'ishtadlos. This refers to the effort. Nemar saying, hadavar azah, that ki mishtadol adas chachma. If you put in a lot of effort in order to know wisdom, kidei sheyida lishmar es nafshay min hachet v'nechkam, so that you can guard yourself from sin and become wise, chachma so miskem ziyadeh, then the chachma will endure. V'nimsa parish min averos, and you will separate from averos. So it's a mitzvahs keshalamad v'haskil. You keep the mitzvahs like you learned, but on the flip side of chachma so kedem ziras chetoi, if your wisdom is first, then in chachma so miskem is why. It's a different focus of why you're learning. You're learning, you want the wisdom, but you're not doing it in order to fulfill the Torah. It's more of an intellectual pursuit. This is something understandable. We conclude today's shir davar acher. Alternatively, what does this mean? If your year as chet comes first, when you learned, what happens? The learning is a warning and it's an encouragement to continue along the appropriate path that you already are on due to your fear of sin. On your heart adds on love, and has to more and more. Why? The reason is because you have a greater desire more than normal. But if your chachma comes first, what does that mean? Nimseis, you know what happens? Then what happens is the chachma but Sefer Livay, but then you're gonna kick it if you should love Kamasai. It'll be like a burden. So two different pshatim. Why we have a critical importance to ensure that the year has chait, whether it's the focus, whether it's ensuring that we stay on the appropriate path, comes before the chachma. We'll continue the Mishnah the next year. Mirza Hashem.